You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
Oleksandr Usyk has defeated Tyson Fury by unanimous decision in the home of boxing, Saudi Arabia, to remain the undisputed heavyweight boxing champion of the world. The judges all scored the contest 116-112 in favour of the Ukrainian. Multi-talented multimedia journalist with the New Zealand Herald, Christopher Reive, was live blogging the fight. He joins us now. Do you agree with the judges?
I do, to the fact that I also scored it 116-112 to Usyk. So that's always a good confidence booster when you're scoring a fight. That the judges had it as well.
Who was favourite? Was Usyk favourite going in?
Yeah, Usyk was the favourite going in. I think largely because of the fact he beat Fury last time and had him in trouble at times. A lot of people kind of saw that, he's a very, very good fighter and could give Fury a lot of troubles. So I think there were a lot of backers for Usyk to win this one.
So it went the distance, went the 12 rounds. Did it ever look as though Tyson Fury was ahead in the fight, or conversely that he might knock Usyk out?
I don't think Usyk was ever in trouble of being knocked out. Fury wasn't really stringing enough combinations together. He was sort of looking for one shot at a time. He did a lot of work with his jab early, but then as Usyk found his way into the fight, Fury fought a lot on the back foot, which is not ideal for the guy who's coming bigger. He's got the longer reach. You'd kind of expect him to try and, I guess, muscle his way into the fight, but Usyk did well to keep him at bay. I had Fury up quite early on, but kind of from the fourth round, Usyk started to take over, and then the middle rounds started doing what they did last time, Usyk just finding the target kind of at will. Fury did come back quite strong, but Usyk just overwhelmed him in the end.
Did Usyk ever look like knocking Fury out?
Not quite as much as in the last fight. There were some times where he was landing some really good shots and looked like he might have had Fury a little bit wobbled or a little bit stunned, but he never really went chasing in those moments. He kind of just took his time, picked his shots, and never really applied the pressure to, I guess, capitalize on some of those moments.
All right, so put this into context for us, Chris. For those who don't necessarily understand the alphabet soup that is world boxing titles, what does this mean for each of these two now?
So that just means Usyk is now still the unified heavyweight champion, not undisputed, because he did have to give up the IBF title to take this fight against Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury now, again, no belts to his name. It'll be interesting to see what he does next, whether he decides to call it a day or whether he stays around.
What motivation would he have to stay around?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine money's a big one. Usyk's got all but one of the titles, and that title looks like it's going to be locked up for a little while. Danny Dubois holds it at the moment. He's meant to be fighting Joseph Parker early next year. The winner of that fight probably fights Usyk next. So, yeah, I'm really not sure where Tyson Fury goes from here.
So is that Joseph Parker fight not confirmed?
I'm not 100% sure. The way Daniel Dubois was talking about it in the ring, he's gone into the ring and asked Oleksandr Usyk for a fight. To my understanding, it's confirmed.
Okay, cool.
Who knows in boxing?
No,
these things can happen.
That's right. I mean, we'd like to see Joe back out there. What do you predict for him in the remainder of his boxing career?
Well, Joseph's still quite young, so it's quite exciting to see just how he's managed to build his way back into this position he's at now. He's fought two really tough opponents in his last ones. Daniel Dubois is another kind of heavy puncher that is going to test Joe's chin at times. And yeah, I think Joe's still got plenty in the tank, and I'm really looking forward to that fight against Daniel Dubois. It should be a really, really interesting one. And
just back to Usyk, he's kind of a good fighter, isn't he? He's got a good record.
Oh, he's up there with the best, 23-0 as a pro now. He's an Olympic gold medalist, undisputed cruiserweight champion, undisputed heavyweight champion. I mean, he's really one of the greats.
Thanks for stopping in and giving us the analysis, Chris. I know you've been busy blogging away. You've probably got analysis to write now, so thanks for fitting us into your busy Sunday afternoon schedule, mate.
Anytime, mate, anytime.
Christopher Reive, read him at nzherald.co.nz. A combat sports expert, also an expert on a number of things. Sailing, cricket, rugby, you name it. But you can read his latest analysis of this fight at nzherald.co.nz. Just to recap that for you, Oleksandr Usyk has beaten Tyson Fury by unanimous decision to remain the undisputed heavyweight boxing champion of the world. The judges all scored the contest 116-112 in his favour. Both fighters traded blows throughout the fight, but neither was able to drop the other. It went the distance, and Usyk the winner by unanimous decision.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.